Okay. Or are we going to flamenco?
Welcome everyone. Please do come sit up close. There's nice premium seats right over here on the right. Really, we want to hear you sing the Kabbalah.
Yes.
I'm on.
Just before we get started, there's some eye medicine that we found that's over here. If anybody lost some eye medicine. Wonderful. I'm refraining from any possible jokes. From the beginning. voices. Yum diddy da la, yum diddy da la. Hi 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 da da. Hi da 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 da. Hi da 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 da. Yum diddy da da da. Oh, diddy da da. Yum diddy da la. Hi hi da 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 da. Hi da 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 da. Hi da 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 da. Hi diddy da da da.
Let's keep singing, and then I'll say a few words of welcome after Yedid Nefesh on page 10. Page 10.
Yedid Nefesh Arachaman V'shochadach El Retzona Yarutz Avdach Kemo Ayal Ishtachaveh Ulhadarach Ki erav lo yediduta Linofetzu v'chol tam Adonai Eziv haolam Nafshi cholat ahavata Ana ena refana la Ve'aron la lo aziva אז תתחזק ותתרפא והידלה שמחת עולם ותגיירו רחמך וחוץ נא עלינו הבא כי זה כמה נכסוף נכסף לראות ולברת עוזך אנא אלי רחמן ליבי הושענא ואל תתעלה יגאלנה ופרוס אבי עליו את סוכת שלומה תאיר ארץ מכבודך נגילה ונשמחה בך מהר אהוב כי במועד וחונני כי בעולם
It takes a little while to really arrive, and that melody helped me to arrive a little bit more. I wasn't quite ready to say the words of welcome, as the outline here says, before Yedid Nefesh, and then even that melody, that rhythm change, helps me to be more present in where I am, this moment, being here with all of you on this Shabbat, creating music and warmth and community together. It takes a little while. It takes something that happens in our brains and in our hearts and in our bodies. It doesn't just happen, right? And increasingly, it's hard to make those transitions in life. Those are the harder moments in life, right? Any time that we're confronted with change or some change in our rhythm, our timing, and Judaism comes back at us to offer a way of structuring and the rhythm of time and space. In this week's Parsha, we also read about the importance of beauty and place and gathering around a place that is beautiful, to create something beautiful together. And lately I'm thinking a lot about how weird and anachronistic that is in our modern world. Who does that? Where else do we do that in our day-to-day lives other than in shul, right? We don't get together organically with other people just to do something beautiful and aesthetically enlivening, right? And shul is offering us this beautiful opportunity to do that. Earlier, Eitan and I were talking about how music also can do that, to elevate something that is, if we wanted to just daven, it would take us like 10 minutes tonight, and then we could have dinner. But we sit together and we sing, and like the building of the Mishkan, with some precision, with attention to detail, to beauty, to the aesthetic experience, to the non-intellectual experience that is music and song. So we're going to learn a new melody right now for Lechune Ranina on page 11. And I want to invite us with a kavanah tonight of making a beautiful thing that is unique and to this moment, to this place. The sound that we make together tonight will never be reproduced ever again in human history, right? And singing a beautiful service together. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Eitan. And I want to ask you actually the question, and maybe you can pick it up here. What is it about the sounds that we make, the particular music that you've chosen tonight, its musical mode, its scale, and what that conveys to us, right?
Thanks, Rabbi Grunwald. I want to answer that question in 1 second, but first I would love to comment on some of what you were talking about regarding beauty and the Mishkan. I think one difference between the way that musical beauty is conveyed in the Torah versus the way that Mishkan holiness is conveyed is the lack of perfection in the musical side. So while the Mishkan involved so much measuring and exactness, there are lots of stories of imperfection in the beautiful music. For instance, there was a story of a shofar that got a crack in it, and when the crack was repaired, it took away the sweetness of the sound. And another example of, I think it was another example of a shofar that they decided to cover in gold. And when they made it this pristine-looking gold shofar, it took away the sweetness of the sound. And in the music that we make here, there's going to be a lot of imperfection. There's going to be a lot of seeming chaos. And I just want to invite us to remember that that's actually part of the tradition. And these musicians we've never played this song together, and I would say 50% of why we don't rehearse is because of people's availability, and 50% is because it's nice to be a little imperfect, and vulnerable together in that way. This is a melody by Rabbi Josh Warshawski for Lechun Ranana, and it has in it what's called a flat 2. So normally when we're in a minor mode like da 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 dum, but this one ends with this note da dum da 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 dum, and this is traditional to what's called the Yishtabach mode in Ashkenazi music. So you have a lot of songs that on the way up they have the regular 2. And you know why this plays into the selection of this music is when I pick things that are rooted in Jewish musical modes, it allows me to feel connected to the past, connected to my ancestors, and a little bit less alone in history. So I'm gonna just sing the whole thing through one time for you, and then I'll teach it part by part. This is the only thing we're really gonna teach tonight. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, Lechu neranena l'Adonai, Naria letzurishenu nekadma fana vetoda, Naria letzurishenu nekadma fana vetoda, Bizmirod naria lo. So there's like kind of 3 parts that happen. The first is the Lechun Ranana part. This is on page 11, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So would you repeat this after me? Lechun Ranana, Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai, l'Adonai. Very nice. Lechun Ranana, Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai, l'Adonai. Beautiful. Let's put it together. 1, 2, 3. Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai. Again, Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai. Very nice. Here we go. Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai. Lechun Ranana, l'Adonai. Very nice. The next part has a little call and response. So the leaders will say, Naria, and you're going to say the same thing. Naria. And then we're going to sing Letzur Yishenu together. Letzur Yishenu, Letzur Yishenu. So it's going to sound like this. Naria, Letzur Yishenu. Beautiful. Let's try that one more time. Naria, Letzur Yishenu. Nekadma fana vetoda. Nekadma fana vetoda. And we'll sing that part all together, but we're just learning a call and response. So let's do this whole section a couple times. Naria, letzur yishenu, nekadma fana vetoda. One more time. Naria, letzur yishenu, nekadma fana vetoda. Amazing. We know 2/3 of it. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Beautiful. The last part goes like this. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Beautiful. At the end, we'll do a little high thing, but we can learn that as we go. Yeah. That's right, friend. Okay, so now that we've done the academic part of learning the song, I'd love to take a breath, ready to actually feel like we're going out in the fields, singing, rejoicing together, feeling every drop of goodness that's in this moment that we're sharing. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Last time. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Oh, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Nariya, Letsurishenu nekadma fana vetoda. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo. Bizmiro nariya lo.
That was beautiful. Look forward to singing that together again with you all soon. And I want to mention that Rabbi Shulman and her family, they're away this weekend. We wish them well as they have a weekend away with their family for a family gathering in Detroit. So Shabbat Shalom. And it's good to see all of you here tonight. Let's continue on with our service, and we'll do some more welcoming later.
Did we say this?
Oh, yes, thank you. I want to make sure that this is always a space that is available for everybody, and so we offer transliterations of our service. Many of them, for the parts that we commonly sing, are actually in Sidur Lev Shalem, sometimes not. If you want a fully transliterated Sidur so that all of it is transliterated, we have copies in the back, and we ask you to please leave those here, but those are available on the internet, and we're happy to make those available if you're still learning Hebrew. or want to use transliteration. We're going to continue on page 20 with the words Ramemu, I believe, at the arrow.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho.
Page 22.
Just voices. Anna bechoach gedulat yemincha, tatir tzerura, kabel rinat amcha sagveinu tareinu nora dirilailai.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat. Its central idea, the word itself means to be at rest. Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of rest and peace. But I would say that beyond rest and peace, the next important value that Shabbat teaches us is the value of welcoming and hospitality, of gathering and welcoming others in and connecting with community, with friends, with other people. That is central to what Shabbat is about. And just like the practice of singing together, there's something sadly ancient feeling about that idea in the modern world of simply gathering in person with other people to share a meal in community with a large number of people. Where else in our society do we do that anymore? Right? We certainly do it here, and that's certainly an ethic of Shabbat and our practice of Shabbat at HEA. And we're always seeking to be a welcoming, connecting community. That's very deliberate. That's very purposeful. That's our kavanah. And it's something that we share all together. It's not something that staff do. We love Shiratit and Morty and Laura and all of the people who greet you here. But it's not just those people. Our intention as a community is to create a community of welcoming and embrace. And so tonight we're launching a project, an initiative, and part of that project, we call it Shalom Squad. It's people who are giving some time, who care about the shul and are helping to welcome and be part of that greeting and welcoming community. We've given them pins. You might see some of them tonight. Are any of our Shalom Squad people sitting in here tonight with us? Or are they like the folks that are helping out there right now? Well, if you see them, they're part of Shalom Squad. Thank them for doing that. And also make a practice of welcoming the people around you tonight. That's what Lechadodi is about. We say, Lechadodi likrat kala, come with me, let us go together to greet Shabbat as we would greet an honored guest, as we should all feel when we celebrate Shabbat together. So actually I want to take a moment, and we're gonna bring us back with music. But actually, this is, I think, a good time for some welcomes, because we have some amazing people here tonight. New people, new faces. I want to recognize especially Ed and Ora, who are sitting right over here. Ed and Ora, very special guests tonight. They're visiting from Nova Scotia. They used to live here for many, many years, and they were part of our original Shir Chadash squad, our davening team. Our original davening team, if you look at some of the old pictures from it's been 12 years? Like the first time we promoted and shared Shir Chadash with folks, you guys were in that picture front and center. As you see, Ed is drumming tonight, Ora always lending her voice and her amazing ability to roll her R's. Let's take a moment. Let's greet the people around you. If you don't recognize someone, please make an effort to wish them a Shabbat Shalom, and we'll sing our way back in just a moment.
Shabbat Shalom. Take us away so they don't disturb
Only by the color, huh? Your relationship is so funny to me. I just love it. How far is that? Oh man. You're a nice Midwestern boy like me, you know? We don't know how to do this relation to the people that are say how they're feeling about stuff. We're like, oh, that's nice. Oh, okay, cool, sure. You betcha. I accidentally went a little too hard in the imitation in the bar in India. in a bar club at Queasy Mountain. My back during sometime.
Wait, so do they think that you're a local or do they think that you're messy?
Oh, they knew I wasn't local because there's only like 10 locals. שמור וזכור ותזכור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשלמות תפארת ונתינה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת לקבל מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה ומצאים מתוך הפכה רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה והוא יחמול עלייך ולה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה
page 25.
ימין ושמאל תפרוצי בית אדוני תריצי על ידי איש בן פרסי ונשמחה ונגילה הולך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה הולך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה.
We rise now as we face the door.
בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצולה Shabbat nekabela. B'nei Shabbat
You may be seated. Page 28.
Sadikata Marifra Eres Balvanon Isge Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechatrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yenun Veseva Deshenim Verananim Yiyu Lehagid Ki Yashar Adonai Tzuri Velo Alatabo.
Page 29. The words starting at the arrow.
Mikolon Naim Ravi Adirim Ishbereya Mikolon Naim Ravi Adirim Ishbereya Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Mikolod Maim Rabim Adirim Ishbereya Mikolod Maim Rabim Adirim Ishbereya Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Mikolon Maim Rabim Adirim Ishbereya Mikolon Maim Rabim Adirim Ishbereya Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai Adir Vamarom Adonai. That was a cool tone, Blake. It's like it's bringing me heavenwards with the pedals over here. This is a spiritual experience for me. Electrifying. That's good.
One thing that music and singing and prayer allow us to do, I was looking at the last song, Mikolot Maim Rabim, from the psalm that we just read, from Psalm 93. Now, here it translates it as above the roar of the vast sea. But Mikolot Maim Rabim literally means from the voices. The translation here is voices of many waters, right? And Eitan was saying earlier before, there's something very beautiful about the melodies we choose, their precision, their particular scales and modes and notes, and also the dissonance of many voices, many waters together, that allow us, when we sing together, to loosen something that binds us inside, something that makes us feel tension and instead a sense of release, that we can release our voices no matter what they sound like, no matter how in tune we are. Right? The experience of singing. And so we have a special song that we've sung before in this space. And Eitan's going to lead us through it again.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. We're going to do this for a while. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. That's the first half. The second half goes like this. And I'll just also say that this is my Sabo's favorite song of the modern era. I would always say, he'd always say, is that like a popular song? Everybody, loosen, loosen. You couldn't get better with the words than that. That's what my Sabo always says. So maybe that's a lesson that took him 94 years to learn, to loosen. But I think he's finally learning to loosen a little bit. Holy breath and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy breath and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy breath and holy name, will you ease this pain? Loosen, 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 baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, 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 baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Holy breath, holy breath, and holy name. Will you ease this pain? Holy breath and holy name, will you ease this pain? The parts actually go together really nicely. So we're going to start on loosen, and when I continue on to holy breath, you can stay on loosen if you want, and we'll just keep being a little bit in around. Loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Holy breath and holy name. Will you ease this pain? Holy breath and holy name. Will you ease this pain? Loosen, everybody. Loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
We invite at this moment mourners and those for whom it is your custom to rise as we recite Mourner's Kaddish on page 30. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol bei Israel Bagala uvizman kari ve'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam omeomaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu Lam mikol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromah hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the memories of our loved ones be a blessing. We rise now, all of us, if you're able, as you're able, on page 39, as we transition into Mariv. You may be seated.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני המרי ורבים.
Page 40.
ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשיטתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם המזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Adonai Elohim, amen. We'll continue on page 44 at the arrows.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם, משה מרים ובני ישראל הכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך האלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה יפלה. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקם לפני משה זה הדיענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלום יד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Page 45.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובוא נלחם ושלם אתה ביד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
We rise now as we turn to page 46, and I don't know if you all know this, but Eitan wrote an original melody for Vishamru. We sing it here, you all know it, many of you know it, and I don't know that you know that it's a composition of Eitan's. Can we do that? Page 46.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, איי איי איי, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ונהיו בין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמד ברכיותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי כל וביומי כל ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמירה ומבורך לעולם 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 היה יתברך. וישמח וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרום וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה נחמתה דמירן ויאמרה ויאמרו amen.
We invite you to remain standing as you're able, and we take a few minutes of personal prayer beginning on page 47 through page 52. Page 53.
ויכולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל אלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון קונה שמיים וארץ מגן אבות בדברו מחיי מתים במאמרו האל הקדוש אין כמוהו המניח לימו ביום שבת קודשו כי בם רצה להניח להם כי בם רצה להניח להם לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד בעין הברכות אל ההודעות אדון השלום מקדש השבת ובורך שביעי ומניח בקדושה לימדו שני עונג זכר למעשה וראשית אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו רצה מנוחתנו קדשנו מצוותיך ותדחקנו בתורתך שבנו מטובך ושמחנו בישועתך וטהר ליבנו עבדך באמת והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו בעבר רצון שבת קודשך וינוחו וישראל מקדשי שמך ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת יגאל ויגאל השם מירבה לעלמא דברך כותב והמליך מלכותי וחייכון ומכון וחיית כל בית ישראל וגדול בזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתברך ולא ינסה ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירה ויאמרה ויאמרו אמן תתקבל תלותון וברתון לכל ישראל קודם אברהם נשמע ויאמרו אמן יהי שלום הרב מן שמי וחיים עלינו בכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום. עלי וכל ישראל וכל יושבי תבל ויאמרו. Amen.
We remain standing as we're able on page 56, followed by Mourner's Kaddish.
עלינו לשבח שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשחרים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שמיים יסר את
שם שמיים ויסר ארץ, משבר בשמיים עמה. תודה וידעת היום להשבות הקרוב. ככתוב בתורה.
והשבותה אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים והשבותה אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Mourner's Kaddish is on page 58. We invite mourners and those for whom it is your custom to remain standing. Yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabbah be'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol be'Yisrael v'galal v'zman kariv ve'imru amen Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam olmei maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion reminds us that community only happens because people make it happen, right? The building of the Mishkan is a community project. It's part of its purpose, actually. By inviting people to bring their precious materials and to apply their chokhmah, their wisdom and sensitivity and artistic talent to creating this beautiful Mishkan. In the process of doing that, we actually create community, right? That's kind of the trick of building something together. It's never really about the thing itself. It's about the building. It's about the building, right? It's about the building process, about the building connection, about what it means to give over our resources to make that happen, to give over our time to make that happen, to connect with other people. And tonight and everything at HEA doesn't happen unless we come together and give over our precious time and resources to do it. And tonight we want to thank volunteers who helped us out tonight. If you volunteered tonight, I want you to stand and be recognized for just a moment. And we say a Yasher Koach. We don't usually applaud in shul. Please rise. And also our davening team, our Levi'im tonight, and everyone who makes it happen. Always talk to Shira Teed and Morty and Laura about how you can lend a hand and make this community happen. Tonight we're going to enjoy beautiful dinner together. Even if you didn't RSVP, check in with Laura, and I'm sure that it's okay, right? That's my role, is I say things are okay, and then Laura figures out how to pay for them. And then we're going to sing Shalom Aleichem together. We're going to make Kiddush and do all our blessings here, and then invite you to a beautiful meal. And we hope that you'll continue the spirit of welcoming and connection, to connect with people at your table, to introduce yourself if you're new, and introduce and greet people who are new. And am I forgetting anything, Eitan?
Thanks to Jeff.
Thanks again to Jeff and our Levi'im, our beautiful musicians tonight. And we're going to invite you to rise and sing together.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bochem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Kadosh Baruchuni leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, nimelech malachei amlachim, kadosh baruch hu. Tzedchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, nimelech malachei amlachim, kadosh baruch hu. We're going to say Kiddush, but we're going to warn that younger people that they're going to come up soon. Is that what you were going to say?
All the kids, gather close to your parents. If you're here with your children, gather them close. If your children are not here physically with you, send words of blessing to them all.
Can we bless somebody else's child?
The traditional blessings, right? As we bless our boys with the words Yesimcha Elohim, Kefraim V'Kim Hashem. For girls, Yesimet Elohim, Tisara, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. And for all our children, we say Yavarechka, Adonai, Yishmerecha, Ya'er, Adonai, Panav Elecha, Yisa, Adonai, Panav Elecha, Yisem Lecha, Shalom. May God bless you and protect you, always look out for you, and give you everything
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava v'ratzon inchilanu zikaron l'maseh bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh זכר ליציאת מצרים, קיבלנו אחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים ושבת קודשך בימה ורצון. הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים טובים ולשלום, לחיים טובים ולשלום, לחיים, לחיים, לחיים טובים ולשלום. That was the thing at the show where I grew up. The guys with the whiskey in the back. That was the key they did it in.
I love it. I love it.
Without the whiskey.
Well, in a moment,
right.
we're going to invite you to join us to eat together. If you enjoy eating together with other folks and you enjoy singing, as we did tonight, and some thoughtful conversation and celebrating Pesach, we are offering a second night Seder coming up. So take a look at the website. And for other upcoming programs and events too, we've got some great stuff. So go to headenver.org and check that out. And then we're going to invite you to enjoy dinner together.
Feels like this morning at the preschool. Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together. As our joyful prayer is said, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
One thing will be different at the Seder. We won't have this.
That'd be awkward if we did.
Shabbat shalom b'tei avon.
Shabbat shalom. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya letzu yisheinu nekadma panav v'todah. Let's urishenu nekarma panav v'todah. Bizmirod nariya lo, bizmirod nariya lo. Lechu, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Oh, lechu neranena Adonai. Nariya letzu yisheinu kadma panav v'todah. Riya letzu yisheinu kadma panav v'todah.